time is running out, as few are left to face the enemy. For those that remain, there is but one choice. We must fight to victory or death for the Republic!
What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the Final Frontier. My name is Space, and today we're going to be bringing you another Star Wars: The Old Republic PvP gameplay and commentary on our Marksmanship sniper. Playing around with a bunch of alacrity today. We've been reading a bunch of stuff on the forums about optimal stat priorities. I hear that over 1400 crit is no good, and obviously in PvP your attacks can't miss, so your priority should be as soon as you get enough crit. So below 1400, you should be dumping it all into alacrity. So we're gonna go ahead and I was playing around with this on Marksmanship and yesterday, and it's great. I love it so far. It's been fantastic. And today is a big day for us here in the Final Frontier. We have reached yesterday. We reached 100 subscribers on YouTube. So just want to go ahead and shout out to all of you wonderful viewers and all of those of you who currently are supporting the channel. And if any of you who are watching right now are not supporting the channel, and you like the content that we're putting out here, feel free to like, comment, and of course subscribe. It means a lot, and lets me know that you guys are enjoying the work I'm putting in. So we're gonna go ahead and hop into this game right here. It's gonna be on Alderaan Civil War. We're gonna go ahead and shield that. Go ahead and pop our ambush right here. Kill him. We're gonna go. We're gonna roll up here and just take up a better position so he can't be as easily focused by melee. So look at that. Look how fast our look at that. He's just with the 10% alacrity. We pretty much, our snipe. We're sniping every second. So the rotation is just incredibly quick. And our damage is just seemingly, it seems great. So I really like it, guys. And I think this is where your stats should be. Once you get over 1300 crit, start dumping into alacrity. It just allows the rotation to flow so much more, efficiently. Keeping an eye on what's going on with him over there. Cool. We're gonna go for the cap here. Okay, this guy's got it. We're gonna lay down our... Nice. Alright, we're well on the way here. Our job now is to make sure that they don't manage to take these other two nodes. Drop diversion on ourselves, pop our shield probe. We didn't reach. Still have our... He's done. He's not going to drop in here. Alright, so anyways, guys, so back to the channel. We started it pretty much, or I started the channel about 2 weeks ago roughly, and for us to be at almost 15,000 views and already 110 subscribers as of just a few seconds ago, checking over there and looking, I think that's great. And I wanted to take some time right now for just to talk about the future of the Old Republic as a game. A lot of people are constantly asking me, "Oh, Space, why are you, why not play another MMO or something else like that?" Firstly, the first reason being I'm a diehard Star Wars fan. I love Star Wars. It's something I've grown up on. 22 years old now, and Star Wars has been with me. I'll never forget my dad. He used to build out of Lego these epic Star Destroyers when we were kids, or when I was a kid. So for me, Star Wars has been something that has always been a part of my life. The first video game I ever played was on was an old Star Wars role RPG that I think my dad had very briefly on his on one of the first ever computers that came out. So that was it was cool. Loved the films. Even the pre-trilogies, I grew up on those. I think they're great. We'll drop our... Yeah, so as far as where I think the game is going, I think that the new movie coming out this year and this new expansion, which, as far as I'm concerned, has been fantastic. The story is great. There's never been a time where I personally have thought that this game has been anything less than a total masterpiece. I mean, obviously, we don't have the player population that we would like to have, and there are obviously some big issues with the game. Class balance has always been an issue, and other stuff, and BioWare not catering so much to PvPers or PvEers, or not so much listening to their fans. But I've always thoroughly enjoyed my time on the Old Republic, and it's why I've played for pretty much 4 years straight. It is the only game that I can honestly say that I thoroughly enjoy. That was a terrible roll right there. For example, Halo 1 or Halo 5 and Black Ops 3 dropped last week and this week. And I purchased them both, and I have, completed the campaign on Halo 5. Thought it was pretty amazing, but, I used to be a massive Halo fan and a massive COD fan, and, their multiplayer experiences just don't don't appeal to me so much. I thoroughly enjoy the way that the SWTOR PvP is laid out, and the way it operates. I think it's great. What I would like to see for the future of the game, now finally I'll stop rambling and get to it. I'd like to see BioWare bring back ranked 8s. I think that would be spectacular. I think that would bring a lot of players back into the game, simply because, we realistically, we don't really need new maps. We don't need, I'm sure we would all love new maps, but it's not something we really need. But ranked 8s, I think, would encourage participation in guilds a lot more than it does. It would encourage guilds to, get those op groups set up, get their players, get a good team of people communicating, over TeamSpeak, Mumble, or Skype, or however they choose to operate, and really give the Old Republic a competitive environment that it kind of lacks right now. Arenas are great, don't get me wrong, but arenas are, arenas get pretty boring, and I feel like there is a very set meta for what classes are viable in arenas and what classes are not, and it's still, to this day, the same, especially, even now in 4.0. Whereas with ranked 8s, you're always going to need, there will be, such a variation in terms of, what classes are, will always be useful, what classes, you're going to need more damage, you're going to need, see more mercs popping up, you're going to see more, commandos and, marauders, because you have more options, right? Because certain classes are certainly better at DPS than other classes, but classes like the Marauder, they lack survivability. Classes like the Merc, they lack survivability still. And I think that an 8-man team opens up way more possibilities than just a 4-man arena. And I think that that's something that has alienated a lot of PvP players in the past, and something that we need to seriously address here on the Old Republic. As far as what I think about what the new movie is going to do, and versus, how we're going to continue to steal players away from World of Warcraft. I think that the new Star Wars movies and these new series reboots will drive people towards drive gamers towards searching for a Star Wars experience that I think that they might not necessarily find in Star Wars Battlefront. Some people aren't about the first-person shooter life, And if you're not, then there really aren't any other top-tier Star Wars games out there other than this one. So I think that BioWare needs to address that, you know, and address it quickly and say, look, this is what we need to be doing to maximize our potential growth when these movies drops and when everyone is excited about Star Wars again. We just destroyed him. Yeah, so that's I think the future of the game is bright, and I think that BioWare and EA, if they can finally get their, you know, they can finally get their heads together and listen to our player population, then this game has a long and bright future. Graphically, I think, you know, people say graphically it doesn't look great. I disagree. I think they captured the look and feel of the Star Wars universe pretty nicely. We'll debuff here. Get out our armor pen. Look at that. Like, so the alacrity guys seems to be working real well. I'm quite enjoying it. Yeah, so this game is pretty much over, guys. We've gone unbeatable. We haven't died. We haven't really, you know, this has been more of just like a, you know, me thanking you guys for watching the channel and my, you know, thoughts on where the Old Republic is going. And it's been actually a great video to do that because we haven't really been challenged here that much. You know, we've kind of we've had a pretty easy road to this victory here. But I hope you guys got a chance to just, at least in the background, take a look at how fluid the marksmanship spec feels with this current stats that I'm running. So it's 9.2% alacrity. I have, I believe, 3 alacrity enhancements. Yeah, 3 enhancements, and I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or 6 alacrity enhancements, and then the rest is all power crit. So we didn't do much of anything there, and we did great damage. You know, our biggest hit was still 21k, so that's pretty solid for an ambush. And we definitely could have done, I think, top damage there if we'd actually not sat there and guarded mid the whole game. So anyways, guys, thank you once again for watching the channel. If you liked this video, if you like the content that I've been putting out, please like, comment, and subscribe. I will do my best to continue to answer and cater to all of your guys' wishes. And this has been Space, signing out.